All right, so guys, I am just 1 month short of owning the Smith & Wesson SD9 2.0 for 1 year. So we're gonna go ahead and do that 1 year review, and it's gonna be pretty quick. So is it worth it? Is it worth the money? Should you invest in it? Should you buy it? Should you even look twice at this thing? So the answer for me is absolutely yes. Answer for you may vary. All I can give you is my personal experiences. So I bought this thing right at 11 months ago, and I immediately sent the slide off to be Cerakoted and cut for an optic. I did have this cut for an RMSC, so this is the Swamp Fox Sentinel 2, the updated Swamp Fox optic, and it does have the backup iron built into the front of the glass there, because when you cut these slides, a lot of places have to go into the groove where the rear sight was. So that's just how it is, to make sure everything is streamlined and fits the way it's supposed to. That's why I wanted an optic that had that backup iron built into it. So Swamp Fox Sentinel 2 has been phenomenal. Haven't had any issues with it. As far as internals, I have not touched a thing. So I got the slide cut and Cerakoted, added the optic, and I put this handle it grip on there, and then obviously I added a light. Stock trigger, stock internal, stock barrel, stock everything. So I have not messed with the reliability or performance aspect of this handgun, other than adding a red dot, making it easier for me to acquire targets and shoot a little bit faster. So if you want to say there has been one issue, and it's not even with the handgun itself, it's with these Apex extensions. So when I started running these Apex extensions, I noticed that I don't get slide lockback all the time. When I use the factory SD9 or SD9 2.0 mags with the factory base plate, no issues at all, locks back every time. But the Apex, for whatever reason, doesn't lock back on that last round, which I don't really give a shit about. I mean, yeah, if you're trying to do quick reloads, it's nice to have that slide lock back. You send it home and do what you got to do. But I mean, honestly, if I'm reloading and just do that, I mean, it's just as fast, whatever. So if that's one gripe, then don't run the Apex extensions. You can run the 16 round mags from the SD9, the original. So if you have a bunch of those laying around, or you can find those a lot easier than you can find the SD 2.0 mags. The 2.0 does only come with one magazine, which I think sucks, but for a sub $300 gun, I think you're getting a pretty good deal either way. As far as holster compatibility, I know Border Town holsters will make you a holster. If you have an M&P and you're running like a Streamlight TLR1 style light, if you run that same light on the SD9 2.0, it'll fit those holsters. So this is a tier 1 concealed holster for my M&P with a TLR1, and obviously this is an SD9 with a LA Police Gear knockoff TLR1, and it fits that holster just fine, and no issues at all. So a lot of interchangeability between the two platforms. I think this is a good range gun. Whether or not I would carry it, I mean, obviously that's a personal decision. I personally wouldn't, because I do have the M&P. I do have nicer options, but I haven't had any reliability issues out of this thing so far. So I've got a few mags loaded up here, 18, 16, whatever. So we're just gonna go ahead and shoot a few mags, do what we do, and make sure that we don't have any more hiccups. So let's go. I didn't get that slide lock back. It is what it is, man. All right, so there you have it. 3 mags went through smooth, no hiccups, whatever. Obviously mine is a little bit more than $300. I get a lot of people ask me, how'd you put the red dot on there? How'd you put the red dot on there? Please, for the love of God, don't buy a budget gun and then put one of those stupid dovetail rear sight fucking mounts on there and then put a red dot on top of that. That's just the most ghetto shit you could probably do. Send it off, get it cut. It's not that expensive. By the time you buy that dove mount and all that other shit, you saved like 30 bucks, dude. Just get it cut. It's going to be so much better for you. It's going to be so much more durable. Your optic's not going to fail you. It's not going to fly off. So an optic on top of a plate that's mounted to a dovetail mount, like, just get the slide cut, and you're cutting out that whole unnecessary piece of metal that is another point of failure. You need that much longer screws. Just don't do it. So that's the SD9 2.0. Let me know what you guys think. 1 year later, she's still rocking and rolling.